Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Don't forget to please download the video and share it with your friends as soon as we finish. And today we have a back noise. Hold on. All right. Today our topic is the Muslims. They deny that Allah is the moon god. So who was Allah? And how Allah ended to be a father of three beautiful, hot, sexy daughters. And don't tell me, Muslims, that you Muslims do not know how the Arab end worshipping Allah, who has three daughters. You see what the Muslim they say to us, or the Muhammadan, that the Arab before Islam they are pagan. I agree, they are pagans. But Islam is a pagan cult, because you and the pagan they are worshipping the same God. You see, the Quran consistently keeps saying that the Arab they worship Allah. The Arab, you see, the Quran never said that the Arab are not worshipping Allah. So how the pagan they have the same God of Muhammad? You know what I mean? If they are pagan, I mean, you call them pagan, yet they are worshipping the same God you worship. Now, this God, his name is Allah. Where this name coming from? They don't know. Why we don't see it in the Torah? They don't know. Why we don't see it in Injil? They do not know. They will say to you, oh, if you read the Arabic translation of the Bible, this is a stupid translation, you know. This is not the Bible, this is a translation. The same as your translation when you say Jesus. There's nowhere in the Quran it says Jesus. Nowhere in the Quran there is a person, his name is Yeshua or Jesus. There is a guy, his name is Isa. Who is Isa? We do not know. So Islam, you know, simply is a collection of paganism mixed together with other belief, like Christianity, Judaism, because Muhammad is like a corporation trying, you know, okay, all of you just believe I am a prophet. I believe in what you believe. So even he promised the Sabian that they will go to heaven. How in the world the Sabian they will go to heaven? The Sabian they worship stars. Because Muhammad he's a Sabian. Muhammad is the same as Obama. He is a Jew with the Jew. He is a Hindu with the Hindu. He is a Christian with the Christian. He is a Muslim with the Muslims. And he is an atheist with the atheist. Look what the Quran said. If we go to the Quran, we will find the following. Allah complained that the Arab they gave him three daughters. All right. Allah is saying to the Arab, did you see Allat and Uzza? I mean, how in the world you see Allah? How you say to them, did you see? أَفَرَأَيْتُمُ اللَّاتَ وَالْعُزَّى? No, they did not see them. Allah claimed that there's really there's a three daughters they are called the goddess, they are Allat and Uzza, because he says, did you see them? You see here in translation, he says, have you thought upon them? It doesn't say that, it says أَفَرَأَيْتُمْ. If we change the translation, just to show you how the translation, you know, Islamic propaganda, it's a joke. Here, how do you consider Allat al-Uzza? It doesn't say that. It says فَرَأَيْتُمْ. Try to change the translation. Let us see this another Muslim, Muhammadan. Dudi. Let us see Mr. Dudi. Have you ever thought? I mean, where is the word thought? What's happening here? Thought, Ahmad Ali. Have you considered? One after one. Itani. Have you considered? Let us see if we will find one honest translation between all those translations. Have you considered? carry. Look like they are copying each other. You know the word afara'aytum, ra'a, mean he saw, and this is an Aramaic word. It's not an Arabic. So afara'aytum allata wal uzza. Did you see? Not to consider. Did you see the fact Muhammad, he claimed that yes, he saw Manat, he saw Allat, he saw Al-Uzza, to the point even he sent Khalid ibn Walid to kill one of the daughters of Allah. Is the daughter of Allah a real or fake? Who's a Muslim want to tell me? Are they real goddess, they are exist, or they are fake? Any Muhammadan can give us an answer. Is the daughters of Allah, are they real or fake? Now look what Allah he says, and this is showing us that the one who wrote the Quran is a very weird person. Obviously he's Muhammad. Are you to have the male and for him the female? This is the Muslim translation. Allah is saying to them what? Hello? You got the male children and you give me females. And the funny, the Quran says that the Arab, when they used to hear that they have a female daughter, they complain. You are the one who's complaining. Do you see it? Allah complain about what? Like what? Hello? For you, the male, and for me, the female. I mean, what is that? Allah, he don't like to have females. Again, this is chapter 53, verse number 21. Right? Any Muhammadan? What kind of logic this logic? I mean, just say they are, I don't have. You for you the male, for me the female. So Allah don't like females. And this is repeated all over the Quran. You see, the Arab, the Muslim, they say that the Arab, they were savage people. They kill even their daughters. The fact, it doesn't say that. Actually, the Quran says if Allah don't want them to do that, they will not do it. It was Allah will. But anyway, this is a different interpretation. Maybe we can talk about it later. Look what the Quran says. Confirming that the Arab, they don't have a problem with having gods and they are daughters. They are females. Read carefully. Chapter 4, verse number 117. They invoke, and they invoke none but females beside him. Do you see it? And here we notice that Allah is him and they are the females. Is that me saying that, or this is the Quran? And Allah is putting down the Arab for they are worshipping females. Are you stupid or what? How you worship females, huh? So the argument of Allah against worshipping someone beside him, it is the female. You see, he did not say they are false gods. He said they are females. So the word female is very important to mention their gender. You know what I mean? He did not mention the word female for no reason. It's just to say to them, shame on you. You are worshipping females. And this is telling you that the Arab before Islam, they were way better than the Arab after Islam, because as you see, here we go, they are worshipping females. I'm not talking about better if they are worshipping the right God or not. I'm talking about better as they are not savage. They don't mind that a female, she is God for them. And here what is this is proving to us that the Arab, they are pagan like Muhammad because they are worshipping the same God. You see, they are worshipping Allah, and beside Allah they are worshipping with him other gods. So what is the proof that Allah is not just additional pagan God? As long as those are pagans, believe in Allah. Actually, we can prove easy that Allah is a pagan God. Allah name is not exist. There's Allah, not Allah. The word Al is like in Arabic today, the word Al means the. It's not really even like, we cannot even call it a word. Al, let us type in English so you guys can see it. Al, lah. This is what the name of Allah is. Al, lah. In the ancient Aramaic and even Hebrew, Al is a word meaning God. Later by time, the word Al became Il. So any name will come after it will be God. Elohim. You know what I mean? El is God, is a word God. This is why the angels of the Muhammad, he stole them from the Jews, they end with El. So El either is before the word or at the end, like Mikael, Gibrael, Azrael, Israfil. Those are names exist in the Islamic books. So Muhammad the pagan, he stole names. He did not know even what they mean. If we ask the Muslims, what is the name Jibreel mean? They don't know. What is even the language? What is the language which is Jibreel is coming from? They don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. Because Islam is a theft. It's a copy paste. They don't know. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan here? So look, we are moving like, you know, they will not answer us. Let me show you that Muhammad, he believed that the daughters of Allah are real. If we ask Muhammadan, is the daughters of Allah, are they real or fake? They will say they are fake. Well, because you have a fake knowledge. You don't have knowledge. Because you Muhammadan are Muhammadan. And as long you are a Muhammadan, how you will know? I never heard of a Muhammadan he know. Have you? This is the book of Ibn Kathir. The book of who? Ibn Kathir. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. Tafsir al-Quran. Actually, chapter 53, yeah. Al-An'am. Al-Najm, sorry. Page number 51. Allah Prophet, he sent Khalid ibn al-Walid to kill al-Uzza. Okay, maybe it's meant to destroy the idol of al-Uzza. No. To kill a woman, she is al-Uzza. Read it. Muhammad, he sent him. I don't know if you can read the text. I'm not sure if it's clear from your side, guys. Is it clear? It's a clear evidence that Muhammad, he believed that Allah have 3 daughters and he want to kill them. And this is the story in front of you. The Prophet of Allah, he sent one of his, supposedly he's like a cousin, you know, he's like from the tribe, from the family, relative to Muhammad. His name is Khalid al-Walid. So he sent him and he told him, I want you to kill, I want to send you a mission. So this man, he took his men with him to find this daughter of Allah. And then he said, because they were more famous than the others, and Nasa'i recorded that Abu, etc., etc. When it was, let me highlight. Hold on, so we can see together, so you understand what I'm reading. All right, and let me see if I can increase the size of the text. Give me a second. I'm not sure if now you can see it better or not, but we are trying. I made the text bigger, so I hope it will be better from your side. So look what it says. When the Messenger of Allah, he conquered Mecca, he sent Khalid ibn Walid to the area of An-Nakhla, where the idol of Al-Uzza was erected on 3 trees of the forest. Khalid, he cut the 3 trees and he approached the house which was built around it, and destroyed it. Then he went back to the Prophet and he informed him what he did. Look what Muhammad, he said to him. He said, go back, you did not finish your mission. He said, go back and finish your mission. You have not finished it. Okay, so what is the mission? Khalid went back, and when he arrived there to that area, there were the servant of Al-Uzza. Those are the one who serve the goddess. They saw him, and they started invoking by calling Al-Uzza, oh Al-Uzza, oh Al-Uzza. When Khalid approached it, he found a naked woman whose hair was like crazy and was throwing sand on her head. Khalid killed her with the sword, and he went back to the Messenger of Allah, who said to him, what he said to him? Read carefully, Muhammadan. That was Al-Uzza. That's what? That was Al-Uzza. So your prophet believed that Al-Uzza is a real person, and she is alive since centuries, or maybe thousands of years, because his grandfather, the grandfather, the grandfather, all the tribe, they worship those goddesses. And now finally Muhammad, he killed Al-Uzza. Any Muhammadan have anything to say? Do you see it? He did not say, this is a crazy woman, why you killed her. He said, this is Al-Uzza. That was Al-Uzza. So Islam believed that Al-Uzza is a true daughter of Allah, and Muhammad, he killed them. Here the story report killing one of the daughter of Allah. Any Muhammadan? Any Muhammadan have anything to say? So now what we find, that Islam not only teach that the Arab worship Allat and Al-Uzza and Manat, Islam believe they are truly exist, and they are alive for thousands of years. And here we go, Muhammad, the prophet of Allah, he killed one of them. Any Muhammadan? This is Al-Fatiha.